America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Here we go. Yeah.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Tonight! 180!
Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. He can't hang.
Here we go.
He's not going to get you.
Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Good breaker.
Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
Tonight! 180! Silent!
Watch tight end. Odd. 3 down. Odd.
Foles. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Tight end's right. We got 3 down.
Now Foles. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Now this will leave him a yard short.
Let's go.
Nice pickup of 9 yards.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Panthers' 34-yard line.
Hey,
That
here we go. I got
catch
you.
short of the marker by
Mike,
just a
forward.
yard. Leaves him with a
Coming,
very
baby, I'm
manageable
coming,
second
baby.
and 1.
Tighten up.
Easy.
Fournette running out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Ready?
Motion man, watch 12, watch 12. Single.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check.
Curl.
Fresno.
There's Foles. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's taken down inside the 30.
We played to win.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Let's go!
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
180! 54! I got you, son! I got you!
They keep it on 1st down. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
We're gonna
and
shut
a
you
big
down.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
47.
So Newton, the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Kill.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 85 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Keep going right
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay, double up.
Second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure the guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. Onto the field, here come the Panthers. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
They haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
The 32-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
On the ball.
Now it's toss. This is McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
That's where you belong.
The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up third down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Ready.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, third and long. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Twist.
From the gun, here's Newton. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
23-yard line.
Here we
Trying to
go.
get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch right there. All day, dog.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
3 down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. That'll bring up second down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Throw on 2nd and 10. Foles. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, someone.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Crunch time, defense.
They'll look to throw. Bananas Westbrook complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Jacksonville.
180.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check pass.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's it, baby.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Be alert,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we got tight left.
3 down.
There's a 2nd and 7. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty.
Ready?
1st and goal. The keeper. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Nick Foles with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. And then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium, with the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fit.
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Going up top. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Let's go.
In for the score. And the Panthers have taken the lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start of the showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
I got one. Watch out.
1. Water.
54 is Mike. Check.
2nd and 1.
We go.
Completes it to Lee. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back-to-back good plays have them on first down. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette.
Give me some. Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
What we got?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Go.
Mike's 5-4.
Hey, watch the lane.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. And he'll get that to Fournette. Complete.
Complete to Leonard Fournette.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. I'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the games going on here around the NFL. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Returning it is Moore. Oh, able to avoid him. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 96 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
They would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grady Williams, the rookie from LSU.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. These guys hardly got a chance to catch the breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
The score, Panthers 28, Jaguars 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
Here we go.
See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The big loss on that first down pass play. Facing a 2nd and long. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That's how we do it, baby.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And it should be the final play before the quarter ends.
On the ball! And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
Right,
Keep moving.
We'll jump over halftime.
With the score, Panthers 28, Jaguars 7. Josh Allen set to kick off.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Starting the second half of the run by McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
57. Hey, pick your game up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now he's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
This is taken at the 15. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
2nd and 9 now. And he slings one that's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Hey, let's go. Great.
Three down.
Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
50 set. Ready.
So don't say nothing.
Check your hot read.
Great.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They
could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Newton.
That's gonna be a long
He's going to look deep for more.
That's gonna be a long day.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. From the gun, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Let's go, get excited, let's go.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there.
We
keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Spins by. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
A loss of 2 there. Second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
So now they'll try the end around.
Run.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden were going home with a loss.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go! Kill!
Tight to the right. Move. Alert. 3 down.
Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
It's a gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely. Second down, staying ahead of schedule. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, silent one.
Watch the run.
Switch.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lee. And he's
Get ready,
out of
get ready,
bounds, but
get
not
ready.
before he's inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Easy.
Foles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Single.
Now Foles being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Luke Kuechly, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Is there anything Luke Kuechly can't do on the field?
Doesn't seem to be the case.
I mean, we just saw the sack there, right? We know he's terrific in pass coverage, but what I like is his intelligence, the way he gets a defense set, and he actually alters defenses when he sees where the offense is presenting, get them into something else and get them into a better spot.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
With that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Strong left. Strong left. Strong left. 3 down. 3 down.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Tackles. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Buzz.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
He'll have to throw.
You don't know no better.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Here's Foles, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Nick Foles, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Jaguars 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So and the Panthers come up now first and 10 right at the 30.
3 down.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming
in. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Nifty move. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Gun.
Mike, 57.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
From the gun.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
It's complete downfield out left to his running back. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards.
Panthers, first down.
Ready.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ready.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Here we go. Oh.
Newton. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key him.
Here we go.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. To Valdes-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Go!
So Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
I got it.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throw over the middle, taken in. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
65.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Foles. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 34 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
Check. 8. Check hot route.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Mike 54.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Gun. Here we go, fellas.
Me in your nightmare.
Newton's going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third down. Back to throw. Newton. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen drives him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on the run for Carolina. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Here we go. 180.
Check.
Under.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Check 3.
Great.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go.
One final shot to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
That's how we do it.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, their strong September